All right, welcome everyone. Today I'm reading the Upanishads, Easwaran's version of the Shvetashvatara Upanishad. So, the Lord dwells in the womb of the cosmos, the Creator who is in all creatures. He is that which is born and to be born. His face is everywhere. Introduction, the faces of God. How does the one changeless reality become the myriad phenomena that make up the observable world? This question could be asked by a contemporary physicist, but here it is posed by an ancient seeker after wisdom, which it gives a slightly different take and a different answer. Like the Isha, the Shvetashvatara is unusual among Upanishads in the emphasis, let us say, the loving attention it places on a personal God. In this respect, in fact, it goes one step further than the Isha. It begins by addressing the Supreme Being with the Vedic terms Rudra and Isha, or Easwaran, but soon enough introduces the actual name of Shiva, who has been for so many centuries the focus of intense personal devotion throughout India. The impressive fact is how little difference it makes in the Upanishadic approach whether the emphasis falls on a personal or impersonal. A personal note struck by the Shvetashvatara does nothing to jar the Upanishadic spirit. Sri Ramakrishna used to say that just as water congeals into ice, the ocean of reality can be frozen into a provisional form by the devotee's needs, but it is still the same substance. This devotional character, and the fact that it is entirely a verse Upanishad, marks the Shvetashvatara as relatively late. Another mark is the inclusion of certain concepts and nomenclature that we associate with later philosophical schools like classical Sankhya. Some see in this attempt to reconcile early Sankhya with other philosophical and religious tendencies of the time, but it does show how lofty vision of the Upanishads was kind of a motherlode for which the philosophical schools took off on their respective intellectual adventures. Like all the Upanishads, the Shvetashvatara is a paean of ecstasy to the self, the reality hidden behind the gunas, but seen by sages in the depths of their meditation. To be grounded in this experience is the only reliable ground in a universe which is so confusing, as we can sense the intense opening questions that have resounded throughout human history. The Upanishads are never interested in such matters from a merely objective standpoint, but the thrust of these questions is intensely personal. How does this world of separateness, with its inescapable forces of pain and pleasure, so intricately entangle us? The Upanishad's answer is Maya. The objective world is neither real nor unreal. It is appearance, specifically the appearance of separateness, the illusion that happiness comes from the world outside rather than within us. The Shvetashvatara is an early witness to this powerful concept. Maya was the cornerstone of Sankhya's system, and he wrote a special commentary on this Upanishad. It remains a concept that, when grasped, can be liberating to the spirit and satisfying to the mind of any earnest puzzler over reality. All this is full, all that is full. From fullness, fullness comes. When fullness is taken from fullness, fullness still remains. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. The Shvetashvatara Upanishad. What is the cause of the cosmos? Is it Brahman? From where do we come? By what live? Where shall we find peace at last? What power governs the duality of pleasure and pain by which we are driven? Time, nature, necessity, accident, elements, energy, intelligence. None of these can be the first cause. They are effects, whose only purpose is to help the self rise above pleasure and pain. In the depths of meditation, sages saw within themselves the Lord of Love, who dwells in the heart of every creature. Deep in the hearts of all he dwells, hidden behind the gunas of law, energy, and inertia. He is one. He it is who rules over time, space, and causality. The world is the wheel of God, turning round and round with all living creatures upon its rim. The world is the river of God, flowing from him and flowing back to him. On this ever-revolving wheel of life, the individual self goes round and round, through life after life, believing itself to be a separate creature until it sees its identity with the Lord of love and attains immortality in the indivisible whole. He is the eternal reality, sing the scriptures, and the ground of existence. Those who perceive him in every creature merge in him and are released from the wheel of birth and death. The Lord of love holds in his hand the world, composed of the changing and the changeless, the manifest and the unmanifest, the separate self, not yet aware of the Lord, goes after pleasure, only to become bound more and more. When it sees the Lord, there comes an end to its bondage. Conscious spirit and unconscious matter both have existed since the dawn of time, with Maya appearing to connect them, misrepresenting joy as outside us. When all these three are seen as one, self reveals his universal form and serves as an instrument of the divine will. All is changed in the world of the senses, but changeless is the supreme Lord of love. Meditate on him, be absorbed in him, wake up from this dream of separateness. Know God and all fetters will fall away. No longer identifying yourself with the body, go beyond birth and death. All your desires will be fulfilled in him who is one without a second. Know him to be enshrined in your heart always. Truly, there is nothing more in life to know. Meditate and realize that this world is filled with the presence of God. Fire is not seen until one fire stick rubs against another. Though the fire remains hidden in the fire stick, so does the Lord remain hidden in the body until he is revealed through the mystic mantram. Let your body be the lower fire stick. Let the mantram be the upper. Rub them against each other in meditation and realize the Lord. Like oil and sesame seeds, like butter and cream, like water in springs, like fire in fire sticks, so dwells the Lord of love, the self in the very depths of consciousness. Realize him through truth and meditation. The self is hidden in the hearts of all, as butter lies hidden in cream. Realize the self in the depths of meditation, the Lord of love, supreme reality, who is the goal of all knowledge. This is the highest mystical teaching. This is the highest mystical teaching. May we harness body and mind to see the Lord of life who dwells in everyone. May we ever, with a one-pointed mind, strive for blissful union with the Lord. May we train our senses to serve the Lord through the practice of meditation. Great is the glory of the Lord of life, infinite, omnipresent, all-knowing. He is known by the wise who meditate and conserve their vital energy. Hear, O children of immortal bliss, you are born to be united with the Lord. Follow the path of the illumined ones and be united with the Lord of life. Kindle the fire of Kundalini deep in meditation. Bring your mind and breath under control. Drink deep of divine love, and you will attain the unitive state. Dedicate yourself to the Lord of life, who is the cause of the cosmos. He will remove the cause of all your suffering and free you from the bondage of karma. Be seated with spinal column erect and turn your mind and senses deep within. With the mantram echoing in your heart, cross over the dread sea of birth and death. Train your senses to be obedient. Regulate your activities to lead you to the goal. Hold the reins of your mind as you hold the reins of restive horses. Choose a place for meditation that is clean, quiet, and cool, a cave with a smooth floor without stones and dust, protected against the wind and rain, and pleasing to the eye. In deep meditation, aspirants may see forms like snow or smoke. They may feel a strong wind blowing or a wave of heat. They may see within them more and more light, fireflies, lighting, sun, or moon. These are signs that they are well on their way to Brahman. Health, a light body, freedom from cravings, a glowing skin, sonorous voice, fragrance of body, these signs indicate progress in the practice of meditation. As a dusty mirror shines bright when cleansed, so shine those who realize the self, attain life's goal, and pass beyond all sorrow. In the supreme climax of samadhi, they realize the presence of the Lord within their heart. Freed from impurities, they pass forever beyond birth and death. The Lord dwells in the womb of the cosmos, the Creator who is in all creatures. He is that which is born to be born. His face is everywhere. Let us adore the Lord of life, who is present in fire and water, plants and trees. Let us adore the Lord of life. Let us adore the Lord of life. Brahman, attributeless reality, becomes the Lord of love, who casts his net of appearance over the cosmos and rules it from within his divine power. He was before creation. He will be after dissolution. He alone is. Those who know him become immortal. The Lord of love is one. There is indeed no other. He is the inner ruler in all beings. He projects the cosmos from himself. He maintains and withdraws it back into himself at the end of time. His eyes, mouths, arms, and feet are everywhere. Projecting the cosmos out of himself, he holds it all together. He is the source of all powers of life. He is the Lord of all, the great seer who dwells forever in the cosmic womb. May he purify our consciousness. O Lord, in whom alone we can find peace, may we see your divine self and be freed from all impure thoughts and all fear. O Lord, from whom we receive the mantra as a weapon to destroy our self-will, reveal yourself, protector of all. You are the supreme Brahman, infinite, yet hidden in the hearts of all creatures. You pervade everything. Realizing you, we retain immortality. I have realized the Lord of love, who is the sun that dispels our darkness. Those who realize him go beyond death. No other way is there to immortality. There is nothing higher than him, nothing other than him. His infinity is beyond great and small. In his own glory rooted, he stands and fills the cosmos. He fills the cosmos, yet he transcends it. Those who know him leave all separateness, sorrow, and death behind. Those who know him not live but to suffer. The Lord of love, omnipresent, dwelling in the heart of every living creature, all mercy, turns every face to himself. He is the supreme Lord, who through his grace moves us to seek him in our own hearts. He is the light that shines forever. He is the inner self of all. Hidden like a little flame in the heart, only by the stilled mind can he be known. Those who realize him become immortal. He has thousands of heads, thousands of eyes, thousands of feet. He surrounds the cosmos on every side. This infinite being is ever present in the hearts of all. He has become the cosmos. He is what was and what will be. He is unchanging, the Lord of immortality. His hands and feet are everywhere. His heads and mouths are everywhere. He sees everything, hears everything, and pervades everything. Without organs of sense, he shines through them. He is the Lord of all, inner ruler, protector, and friend of all. He resides in the city with 9 gates, which is the body. He moves in the world, enjoying the play of his countless forms. He is the master of the universe, of animate and inanimate. He runs without feet and holds without hands. He sees without eyes and hears without ears. He knows everyone, but no one knows him. He is called the first, the great, the supreme. The Lord of love is hidden in the heart of every creature, subtler than the subtlest, greater than the greatest. Through his grace, one sheds all selfish desires and sorrow and becomes united with the self. I know this self, sage Shvetashvatara said, to be immortal and infinite. I know this self, who is the self of all, whom the sages call the Eternal One. May the Lord of love, who projects himself into this universe of myriad forms from whom all beings come and to whom all return, may he grant us the grace of wisdom. He is fire and the sun and the moon and the stars. He is the air and the sea and the creator, Prajapati. He is this boy. He is that girl. He is this man. He is that woman. And he is this old man too, tottering off on his staff. His face is everywhere. He is the blue bird. He is the green bird with red eyes. He is the thundercloud, and he is the seasons and the seas. He has no beginning. He has no end. He is the source from whom the worlds evolve. From his divine power comes forth all this magical show of name and form, of you and me, which casts the spell of pain and pleasure. Only when we pierce through this magic veil do we see the one who appears as many. Two birds of beautiful plumage, comrades inseparable, live on the self-same tree. One bird eats the fruit of pleasure and pain, the other looks on without eating. Forgetting our divine origin, we become ensnared in the world of change and bewail our helplessness. But when we see the Lord of love in all his glory, adored by all, we go beyond sorrow. What use are the scriptures to anyone who knows not the source from whom they come, in whom all gods and worlds abide? Only those who realize him as ever present within the heart attain abiding joy. The Lord, who is the supreme magician, brings forth out of himself all the scriptures, oblations, sacrifices, spiritual disciplines, past and present, and the whole universe. Invisible through the magic of Maya, he remains hidden in the hearts of all. Know him to be the supreme magician who has brought all the worlds out of himself. Know that all beings in the universe partake of his divine splendor. Know him to be the supreme magician who has become boy and girl, bird and beast. He is the bestower of all blessings, and his grace fills the heart with peace profound. Know him to be the supreme source of all the gods, sole support of the universe, the sower of the golden seed of life. May he grant us the grace of wisdom. Know him to be the supreme God of gods, from whom all the worlds draw the breath of life. He rules every creature from within. May he be worshipped by everyone. Know him to be the supreme pervader, in whom the world universe is smaller than the smallest atom. May he, Shiva, fill our hearts with infinite peace. Know him to be the supreme guardian of the cosmos, protecting all creatures from within. May he, Shiva, in whom all are one, free us from the bonds of death. Know him to be the supreme one, hidden within the hearts of all like cream and milk, and yet encompassing the universe. May he, Shiva, free us from all bondage. Know him to be the supreme architect, who is enshrined within the hearts of all. Know him in the depths of meditation. May he grant us immortality. Know him to be the supreme source of all religions, ruler of the world of light, where there is neither day nor night, neither what is nor what is not, but only Shiva. He is far beyond the reach of the mind. He alone is. His glory fills all worlds. He is far beyond the reach of the eye. He alone is. May he, Shiva, reveal himself in the depths of meditation and grant us immortality. I live in fear of death, O Lord of love. I seek refuge at your feet. Protect me. Protect us, man and woman, cow and horse. May the brave ones who seek you be released from the bondage of death. To know the unity of all life leads to deathlessness. To know not leads to death. Both are hidden in the infinity of Brahman, who is beyond death. He is the one who presides over all and rules over everyone from within. He sows the golden seed of life when time begins and helps us know its unity. He is the Lord who casts the net of birth and death and withdraws it again, the supreme self who governs the forces of life. As the sun shines and fills all space with light, above, below, across, so shines the Lord of love and fills the hearts of all created beings. From him the cosmos comes, he who teaches each living creature to attain perfection according to its own nature. He is the Lord of love who reigns over all life. He is the supreme creator, hidden deep in the mystery of the scriptures. By realizing him, gods and sages attained immortality. Under the hypnotic spell of pleasure and pain, we live for ourselves and are bound. Though master of ourselves, we roam about from birth to birth, driven by our own deeds. The self, small as a thumb, dwelling in the heart, It is like the sun shining in the sky. But when identified with the ego, the self appears other than what it is. It may appear smaller than a hair's breadth, but know the self to be infinite. Not female, male, or neuter is the self. As the body, so the gender. If the self takes on a body with desires, attachments, and delusions, and is born again and again in new bodies to work out the karma of former lives, the embodied self assumes many forms, heavy or light, according to its needs for growth and the deeds of previous lives. This evolution is a divine law. Love the Lord and be free. He is the one who appears as many, enveloping the cosmos without beginning or end. None but the pure in heart can realize him. May Lord Shiva, creator, destroyer, the abode of all beauty and wisdom, free us from the cycle of birth and death. The learned say life is self-created. Others say life evolved from time. In truth, the Lord brought the cosmos out of himself. He is pure consciousness, omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient, creator of time and master of the three gunas. Evolution takes place at his command. Those who act without thought of personal profit and lead a well-disciplined life discover in course of time the divine principle that all forms of life are one. They work in the service of the Lord and are freed from the law of karma. Know him to be the primal source of life, whose glory permeates the universe, who is beyond time and space, yet can be seen within the heart in meditation. Know him to be beyond the tree of life, whose power makes all the planets revolve, who is both law and mercy, yet can be seen within the heart in meditation. Know him to be the supreme Lord of lords, King of kings, God of gods, ruler of all, without action or organs of action, whose power is seen in myriad ways. Know him to be the cause without a cause, without a second, parent or master. May he, Lord of love, who hides himself in his creatures like a spider in its web, grant us illumination. The Lord is hidden in the hearts of all, the eternal witness, pure consciousness. He watches our work from within, beyond the reach of the gunas. The Lord is the operator. We are but his innumerable instruments. May we realize him in our consciousness and find the bliss he alone can give us. Changeless amidst the changing, consciousness of the conscious, he grants all our prayers. May we realize him in our consciousness and find the freedom he alone can give us. There shines not the sun, neither the moon nor star, nor flash of lightning, nor fire lit on earth. Everything reflects the light of the Lord. May we realize him in our consciousness. There is no other way to conquer death. He is the maker of the universe, self-existent, omniscient, destroyer of death, the source and inmost self of all, ruler of the cycle of birth and death. May we realize him in our consciousness. There is no other way to conquer all. He is the protector of the cosmos, all glory, all-knowing, omnipresent. How could there be any ruler but he? May we realize him in our consciousness. There is no other way to conquer death. Lord Shiva is my refuge, he who grants freedom from the cycle of birth and death. Lord Shiva is my refuge, he who gave the sacred scriptures at the dawn of time. Lord Shiva is my refuge, he who is the source of purity and perfection. Lord Shiva is my refuge, he who is the bridge from death to immortality. Lord Shiva is my refuge, he whose grace has made me long for his lotus feet. How can we roll up the sky like a piece of deerskin? How can we end our misery without realizing the Lord of love who is enshrined in our heart of hearts? Sage Shvetashvatara realized the Lord in meditation through infinite grace and imparted this highest wisdom to devoted disciples. This highest mystical experience, revealed at the dawn of time, must be shared only with one whose heart is pure, or with a disciple, or one's own child. If you have a deep love for the Lord of love and for your teacher, The light of this teaching will shine in your heart. It will shine indeed. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.